Hi, Candace here, and this is my weekly sharing of how I'm doing. Basically, for the people who really care about me and that I care about, so that I don't need to repeat myself so many times, over the phone and stuff. And I know that so I've made this public so that there's even like people that I've like never met in person that have become followers of my channel. So I like to thank you for watching as well. And, maybe through time we might meet up one day. So, but anyway, I'm trying to keep this as short as possible because I do plan on doing another video on Wednesday. But that one will be more me about sharing how I stayed strong as Tom's caregiver. And I feel like I know a lot of people, mentioned that they couldn't believe how I stayed strong and stuff and all that. So I figured I'd share the things that I've done that have helped me, and maybe it can help somebody. So anyway, so in this video, I want to basically share what I've done this past week and what I've learned from it, and what I'm planning to do this week in a nutshell. And as I was thinking about things I was doing, and I jotted them down here, and there was a lot of things I did, but I don't want to go into too much detail, but just kind of hit the highlights. So I did go to a doctor's appointment to keep up on my health because I know people are concerned, that I stay healthy and stuff. And I was having struggling with eating on time and eating enough, and because I was just like so focused on getting things done. But I'm doing better in that respect, and I've got doctor's appointments that I've got follow-ups to, and basically um, I just know that I need to be more disciplined about my exercise, nutrition, being mindful, and really being one with nature and God. So that's what it comes down to, because I've got issues that are not chronic or anything. It's just really just anxiety, stress, needing to do things more. Like, for instance, I've got a mild sleep apnea problem, which they think is like just the muscles in my throat are just getting too relaxed when I'm sleeping. So then it cuts off my airway momentarily, and then I gasp and I wake up and then I go back to sleep, I guess. Um, so he said that can cause me to grind my teeth and not get a good night's rest. So I figure, if I talk more and sing more and use my mouth and throat muscles more, then that should alleviate that. The doctor gave me some exercises to do. So I don't know if any of you have that problem too. So I welcome your comments on it and give me tips, but I'm not too concerned about it because they said it's mild. And with me getting back to doing more exercise, walking the dogs in the morning, doing yoga, dancing, and whatnot, and cleaning around the house and stuff like that, I think I should be able to get back to having a healthier balance. So, and I took time to contact people that have helped me a lot this past month in donating to the PayPal account. I think it's very important to show gratitude to people that do help, whether it be with money or with other ways. So I made an effort to do that this week, and I am continuing to do that because I've been trying to juggle things between that and selling and renting the RV and getting my holistic health guide work off the ground and going. So I apologize if I haven't, personally emailed or called you to thank you. Just know that I do have that intention, and I will soon. So, and I've been reading up a lot on stuff for selling the RV or renting out the RV, because it's not. I've gotten some bites on selling it, but because it hasn't sold yet, I figure, well, I might as well try to rent it out. So I've gone ahead and listed it with RV Share. I'm not promoting them at this point because I'm just trying them out. But if anyone's tried them before and has some kind of experience you want to share with me, please feel free to put that in the comments. So I've done a lot of research on them and talked with their coach, and I feel pretty comfortable with it. And so we'll see how that goes. And another friend, or actually two friends, mentioned Share My Coach is another company that could help rent out the RV. And I'm still waiting to hear back from them on that. So that's something I'll be doing this week. So I'm hoping that I can spend less time doing that, because I did spend a lot of time, more than I planned to, this past week on that. And so a lot of things went by the wayside, like dishes and laundry and brushing the dogs. And so I'm catching up on those things. Let's see what else. Oh, I mentioned my holistic health guide work. So a friend has allowed me to, oh, excuse me, that's my timer to remind me to wrap it up. A friend has offered one of his meeting rooms for me to use to meet with my holistic health group here locally, but I want to also make sure that I share all those holistic health tips with people globally. So here on the YouTube channel. So that's what I'm planning to do starting, I guess, what I'm thinking is like every Wednesday I'll share something, like one topic that I feel of interest. Or again, I welcome you guys to comment on things that you want me to cover, maybe something I had mentioned, or something that I may have mentioned that you want to know more about. So I know if I touch on a lot of different things, and I would like to be able to give information to people that is helpful based on my experience, of course. Not that I expect that it'll work exactly the same for everyone. So, sorry, I'm trying to work on not saying too. So that's why I go by my notes here. So in terms of what I've also done this week, I've also been doing some more studying on the stem cell technology that I've been using. And so I'll talk more about that in my next video. And I again want to mention that you will be amazed by how good the food banks, and they even have a food bank for pets here. And I went to them this week with a friend of mine, the friend that I think I might have mentioned in another video. Yeah, the last video, but my friend that just moved here recently, and took her with me, and she was just amazed by, what they gave. And she was like so grateful for it. She just started crying. So I was like, wow, I'm like so glad that I told her about this. So we were able to I got 2 boxes of food, and it was actually too much for me to finish before it would go rotten. So I shared that with the neighbor again. And then I got 50 pounds of dog food. You couldn't believe how big the bag is. Well, I guess you could know, because you could go to the grocery store, So a friend helped me get that out of my car when I got it home. So I'm set for the month, I think, with the dog food. That should do. So I know one friend had offered to, pay for my dog food. And so you don't need to do that this month. And hopefully not next month. I hope that I'll start generating an income in the next few weeks here. So, and let me see, what else do I want to cover? Oh, today I went to church, and afterwards they had a movie called The Animal Communicator movie. It was amazing. I have to see if maybe you can see it on YouTube or something, but if you can find it and watch it, it's really amazing. It's kind of like it is a documentary about two, well, really one woman, but they also mentioned this other person, guy that is able to be in tune with nature and be able to like telepathically, I guess, understand what animals are thinking. Not that they're talking to her and she's not talking to them, but just like, looking at them in the eyes and thinking things, like asking them questions, and then they answer by giving her a feeling or a vision in her mind. It was really amazing. I didn't think it was going to be like that in depth. So anyway, see it. I recommend it. And maybe I'll do another video that talks more about that, because I had a lot of like ideas that popped in my head as I was watching it and even afterwards. So more on that. Let's see so the plan for this week, got a lot of plans. And I hope I'm not being over ambitious again. But I like to keep myself busy, but at the same time, I know I need to also schedule time to enjoy. So my plan is to go for a walk with my dogs every morning, and to actually go for a walk where I can walk barefoot safely, like on cement or on sand, where I can see what I'm walking on, and not for like a long time, but maybe for just like 10 minutes, because that's one of the things that I've learned is about grounding ourselves to the earth by having our skin actually touch natural objects such as stones or wood or metal. So that's one of the things I'm going to do, is go for a walk along the river and find a nice sandy area where we can do that and maybe enjoy watching the sunset, which I love. And I'm going to be mindful and disciplined about how I spend my day, and make sure I don't get obsessed about one thing and end up pushing back other things. And one of those things is getting my finances organized. I have a couple friends trying to help me with that, and they're probably thinking, what the heck is wrong with her? But I guess they know. But anyway, it's taking longer than I want. So I get that done and over with, so I don't have to think about it anymore. And then get my YouTube stuff all organized too. I'm going to reply to as many comments as I can. I really appreciate those of you that really write heartfelt comments, and I want to show my appreciation to you, because I hate it when I like ask a question or make a comment on something and I don't get a response back. So just know that I do have that intention, and I have started to do it. So you might have noticed, if you look at some of your videos and comments on, there are replies now. So because I feel like this is a calling that God has given me, and that this is a way that I can share the blessings and gifts that He's given me. So that's basically it. I don't want to get too detailed, and I'm almost at 15 minutes again, so sorry again. I think the next video will definitely be shorter, because I'm just going to cover basically one topic. I think these weekly updates are probably going to be a little bit longer, just because I like to share. So please let me know in a nice way what things I could cut out, what things I could add or change. I welcome your feedback so that I can be of service and to make these videos worthwhile, your time and mine. So, and I see that I've got a lot of comments here. Let's see. Hi from Iowa. Wow. Found your video while watching for dreams. Oh, mouse there. Oh, well, thank you for commenting on that, Scott. And I see Tammy Harrington also saying a comment here. Thank you for the hug and prayers. And God bless you for communicating with me so positively. And let's see who else is on. Damien Perez, sorry if I mispronounced your name. Thank you for the love. Aloha, back to you. Let's see, Dinden2287, love your videos, Godspeed with you always. Thank you. So with that, I'm going to go. Over 16 minutes. And I wish you all aloha this week, and I will see you soon in the next video.